All right, moving on to the new float or freeze segment.
Float or freeze.
I'm gonna give you 3 people.
Okay.
And you need to tell me if they are gonna float.
All 3 of them?
No, each one.
Oh.
Tell me which one each one is gonna do. I'll do one at a time. So either say if they're gonna float or if they're gonna freeze, and you tell me why.
Okay.
So float is a good, so you know you like them or you like what they did, blah blah blah. So you know, it's a thumbs up for them.
Yeah.
If you're letting them freeze, it's because they did something you don't like, or you don't like them, or you know you don't like their character. I'm just explaining it.
Oh, okay.
You know, just a refresher.
Okay. It's for you guys.
Okay. All right. So boom. All right. First person. Lupita N'yongo. Does she float or does she freeze?
She floats. It's Lupita N'yongo.
What's that supposed to mean?
She's a good actress. She's for the culture. She's in Black Panther.
You are not cultured.
She's for the culture.
You are the farthest from cultured.
She's for the culture. Our culture.
I'll be having to tell you so many different people.
She's for our culture.
You don't know our culture.
Our culture.
I know. I know what you're talking about.
She's for the culture.
I think because you went to a black titled high school that you are cultured. You're not.
I'm more cultured than you.
You don't know who Blueface is.
That's the guy who sing that one song, Tatiana.
Yeah, but you ain't known before that song.
So?
You ain't cultured.
Whatever. She floating. Next.
Alright. I say she floats as well. Basically all the reasons you said, and you know, she just...
Because she's for the culture, like I said. She's a good actress.
I'm glossing over that. It's basically because she's a great actress, and she was great in Us. So she's floating.
And she was great in Black Panther. She clearly was awesome in 12 Years Later. Did she win an award?
Yeah, and I'm starting to notice they like to make her look very rough in movies.
She didn't look rough in Black Panther.
Besides that, she looked like a slave. This one, she didn't even need to look rough, but they decided to make her look like a slave.
Well,
she was red.
Yeah, red. Well, red looked rough because they were underground, but the mom did.
The rest of them didn't look that bad.
Yes, they did. Like the white red family version, they looked bad too.
It just looked like they didn't wash their hair.
Right, they looked dirty.
She looked like she didn't wash her hair. They all look dirty. She didn't even bother to do anything with it.
Because she didn't know how.
And her face just looked even crazier. There's just like had cuts on it.
No, they all look crazy. So I don't think that she looked any different. But yeah, so she floated. Next.
All right, Winston Duke, float or freeze?
Winston is floating. That's M'Baku. He's floating.
Okay, so
although he might take up the whole door, so he better learn how to keep me on the door too.
Definitely would take up the whole door.
Right, he's a big man.
All right, so you're not letting him lose any points for...
Nah, he can still float.
All right. I also say he floats as well because he's 2 for 2 in my book when it comes to acting performances. And he's playing Kimbo Slice in the Kimbo biopic, so I'm very interested in seeing how that turns out.
Okay,
yeah, you're not cultured then. If you don't know who Kimbo Slice is,
I've heard of it, but I don't know what he's...
You're not cultured then.
It don't matter. He's
not
floating.
Cultured. Look him up. Well, he's playing him.
Floating on the door.
All right, last but not least, Jordan Peele, float or freeze?
Jordan Peele can float.
All right, why?
Because he did a good job in Get Out. He said, what's this movie? Us wasn't trash. It just wasn't what I was expecting.
You were saying it was trash when we first left.
It wasn't what I expected it to be. It's not something that I'm like, ooh, I want to go see again. He's learning and he's, you know.
You gave this movie a 3 when we first left.
Because it's still not as good as I wanted it to be.
You was talking about how that movie was basically a 1.
It's still not as good as I wanted it to be.
Just
but
admit,
it wasn't
your instant reaction
trash.
was 1-ish territory.
It could have been way better. But I'm not going to say that he had... No, because like I said, the acting was good.
No, I'm talking about your instant reaction to it. Ow, why are you biting?
I don't know. But I'm going to let... Because he's growing as a writer and director. So I'm going to let him float too. I can't just kill him off because of one movie that I don't like that much.
I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be forever float. It could be forever freeze. It's temporary freeze.
No, you freeze forever, Nathan. You did.
Like you just freeze a foot.
No, you can't just freeze a foot. We gonna get a man hypothermia and cut off one foot because of one movie?
Like
that's disrespectful.
It's as dramatic as it is.
No,
be as dramatic as possible.
I'm not cutting off one foot just because. No, he can grow. He got more movies to make.
This movie made.
Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't really like his sketch show, but you know he's doing well with the movies.
You like Keanu though.
I didn't really like Keanu.
You just don't like Jordan
I'm glad that he left. He should leave that realm. No more Keanu types of movies.
That movie was good, but whatever.
What's the other guy that he works with, Peele?
Michael Key.
Yeah, him. And see, you know, he's done better since then too. Like that one show that he has on Netflix.
friends from college.
Yeah, that's a good show, but I think they canceled it.
They did. I told you.
That's disrespectful. That's a good show. He was growing.
He does other stuff too.
That's what I liked him in.
You liked him in Predator too.
Did I? I did. Ah!
Okay, I will also be letting Jordan Peele float because he's becoming one of the better filmmakers out here doing it, and his movies are becoming event films. Because this movie made $70 million, and it's
he making money.
These
he
original.
Came a long way from Comedy Central.
These original movies are it's not or it's seeming to be rare that these original type of movies are making a bunch of money. But people are literally just coming to see these movies off his name because they saw Get Out, they saw what he did with that. His name is from the forefront of all these movies, so you definitely know it's a Jordan Peele movie if you're going to see it. So I think us, even though I know more people are going to dislike it compared to how they, loved Get Out. I think more companies and more people in the industry are going to throw more money at him to come up with more unique stories, and it's going to be a big thing, and they're going to make a big deal about him putting out movies, so it's going to become an event, sort of. And I feel like he'll probably up the budgets more and more, but I think he's still going to keep it around modest budgets, so that's also intriguing to companies. Like, ooh, we only got to give you about, 20, 30, maybe even something big like $50 million to do these movies, and you're pulling that back in almost in the opening weekend, and then, if everything still goes well, he's just getting started, so I'm definitely letting Jordan Peele float.
He's growing. Let him reach his potential.